Hello and welcome to RCC News. I'm Gordana Grioska, down here at Hawthorne Street, Ramsgate. Now this may look like an ordinary street, but it's not. It's very special. On my left is an endangered ecological community. But thanks to volunteers, this area is being restored. These exotic pine trees may look beautiful, but they're actually killing the Angopheras and other natives that struggle to survive. And because this area is an endangered ecological community, the trees can't simply be cut down at the base and allowed to topple over. Instead, students from RCC are climbing the trees, cutting branches and then gently lowering the cut branches via a pulley system so the growth on the ground is not destroyed.
It's a wonderful spot in terms of the natural environment. We try to go to sites that wouldn't otherwise be worked on.
Students are able to hone technical skills they learn in the classroom.
They've had training in operating chainsaws on the ground, operating chainsaws in the trees. So we've taken them on a sort of a sequential journey through all these steps, and now they're coming to the culmination of their skills.
The students say they have gained invaluable experience they might not have been able to get elsewhere.
I think it's been a great site. It's probably one of the best sites we've worked on because of the amount of work that's to be done here.
Dorothy Boudelet is the only girl in the team and loves it.
It's fun, it's great. The boys are pretty helpful and take you under your wing and sort of give you, all the pointers that you need. And I love being the only girl out here, it's great. I've gotten a better understanding on bushland sites with Angopheras and just how much shade certain exotic trees can do for the native ones and how much, trimming them down and cutting them back really opens up the area and it just allows the trees that's supposed to be there, the native ones, just to boost up and get the shape that they're supposed to be. So, and it's great to work on a little project that you can see a sort of end result at the end. So it's quite fulfilling, really.
Rockdale City Council has been able to care for the Hawthorne Street natural area thanks to federal government funding through the Caring for Our Country program. The funding has not only enabled Council to form the partnership with RCC, but also with Conservation Volunteers Australia to carry out numerous activities such as track maintenance and weed removal. The volunteers say they get back more than what they give.
Nature conservation and nature has always been, the main passion of my life, so that's really basically why I got involved in this work.
From the work, I like to see the difference that we're making, especially when we come back and we see the difference. So it's really nice here.
Environmental expert Dr. Arthur White is passionate about the Hawthorne Street natural area and what it has to offer.
This area is probably the most important patch of bushland in the whole of the Rockdale area, in fact even in the St George municipality. The reason that it's so important is that it contains virtually pristine remnants of two plant communities that have basically disappeared elsewhere from southern Sydney. It's a peculiar community because it's growing just simply on the remnants of an old dune. So it's on sand, it's on beach sand, and yet we're getting these towering trees and quite dense shrub assemblages occurring here.
This beautiful tree should not be growing here because the ground is bare sand. But due to Mother Nature's wonder, it's thriving.
Alphatonia normally are associated with littoral rainforest. In other words, heavy, dense forest that normally grows in really protected gullies where they're protected from wind, where there's really high soil nutrients, where there's really a lot of moisture in the soil. And yet here it is growing on dunal sand in amongst all these other trees.
Rockdale City Council has installed interpretive signage thanks to the funding.
Council has installed interpretive signage to educate the community. It's also run a number of community tours to help raise awareness about the site.
The Hawthorne Street natural area is slowly but successfully being restored to allow the natives to thrive in their natural habitat. But this work is not over, and volunteers are vital to its success.
Volunteers are crucial to the maintenance of this site. Without them, we really could not continue with the kind of work that we do here. So I really urge anyone who is interested in bush care, whether they've ever done it before or they're starting out, please contact Rockdale Council about getting involved. We'd love to have you on board.
For more information or to join the volunteers, call Rockdale City Council's Environmental Unit on 9562 1666. This has been an RCC News production. RCC News is produced by the City Media and Events Unit. Gordana Griaska speaking.